Welcome back to Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. If you have a chronic illness, you know it can be difficult to manage all of your medication. But thanks to EvergreenHealth, they have amazing people to help ease that process. In fact, each year, get this, they treat more than 1,000 patients to manage medication, especially those with diabetes. To learn more, I chatted with Dr. Anum Rizvi with EvergreenHealth Pharmacy Provider Services. Dr. Rizvi, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Well, let's talk a little bit about you, because you are not your average pharmacist. You have other pharmacists out there, but you have a lot going on.
Yeah, so I'd love to share, my role with you. So I work as an ambulatory care pharmacist in the primary care clinic. And so what that means is I am directly working with patients one-on-one. And in contrast to our community and retail or hospital pharmacists, my role actually is much more integrated into a patient's long-term care. So that means I am managing their chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. I am able to prescribe and adjust medications independently, order labs, and work directly with their provider to help them reach their health goals.
So when it comes to care for a patient, let's just say somebody has diabetes, but they also have something else, a medical condition, and they need different medications. How do you juggle that?
Yeah, so we manage multiple conditions, and we see patients that have, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. They may need blood thinning medications. And so when we see those multiple conditions, patients are often on multiple medications. And so as a clinical pharmacist, my role is to ensure that all these medications are working together safely and effectively for our patients. So I'll monitor for any drug-drug interactions. I'll also adjust medication doses based on lab results, and I'll monitor for any drug-related side effect, especially if there aren't any overlapping treatments.
So if you are diabetic, why is it a good idea to partner with you for healthcare?
Yeah, so diabetes is a very complex condition, and it does require individualized treatment. And so 1 in 9 Washingtonians have diabetes.
Wow, 1 in 9?
Yeah, that striking number goes to show you how widespread it is in our community. And so it requires lifestyle education, personalized care, and routine monitoring, which is exactly what I do for all of my diabetic patients.
And if you are pre-diabetic and you don't know it yet, or you do have diabetes, what are some of the warning signs?
Yeah, so I think, some of the warning signs that we want to look for is possibly having more urination, feeling more thirsty, feeling a little bit more fatigued. But I think the best way is to always see your primary care doctor and do your annual exams and your annual labs as well. And if you do have family history of diabetes, you want to make sure you share that information with your doctor so they can do labs from early on.
And I know that you're super professional here at EvergreenHealth. If somebody does if they're pre-diabetic, how do they get in contact with you, or how do they hook up with you?
Yeah, so in order to see a pharmacist, you do need a referral. And most of our referrals are actually from patients, primary care providers, or specialists, particularly for those patients who do need that extra support in managing that chronic condition. But this does not mean that you have to wait for your doctor to send in the referral to see the pharmacist. You can absolutely ask your primary care doctor or your specialist if they have a pharmacist in their clinic that they can refer you to.
And I think a lot of people who are pre-diabetic and they know about EvergreenHealth, that it's almost comforting to know that there are people like you who are out there ready to help them.
Absolutely. We've got pharmacists in all our primary care clinics, and we're ready to help.
Doctor, appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You got it. To learn more about EvergreenHealth and their pharmacist provider services, just head to evergreenhealth.com/pharmacist-services.